It's International Day of Happiness coming up very, very soon. And what if I told you that within 7 days you can increase dramatically your level of happiness in life and keep it permanently forever? And what if I tell you that it's easy to do, it doesn't require a lot of time, it doesn't require any resources, so it's totally free? Would you be interested? Well, that's what I would like to share with you today. How you can go on a 7-day, what I call 7-day happiness adventure, and become dramatically more happy than we used to. But just before we go into how to do that, let's talk about what happiness is and what do we think about that? What is the source of happiness, actually? I mean, we grew up learning that we need things in order to be happy. I need to be rich, I need to be famous, I need to get the right relationship, I need to have enough money. Whatever it is, it's something from the outside that will cause us happiness. And this is a surefire recipe for unhappiness, because something from the outside can always change. You can get it and at one point you can lose it, or you can just keep on running after it for the rest of your life and not getting it. So what? If you didn't get the fame, you didn't get the money, you didn't get the relationship you wanted, then you're not going to be happy until then? That's ridiculous. But that's what we're doing. That's how we grew up. That's what the advertisement industry is trying to convince us all the time. Buy this and be happy. But through the ages, there were those people that discovered that they can live in a constant state of happiness and bliss without all those external things. And what they discovered is something actually really exciting about life, is that happiness comes from within. It's not something that is coming from when you have something from the outside, but from inside. And let's do a little exercise just to see how that works. So what I'm going to ask you right now is to do the exercise with me. I'm going to ask you to do some very scary stuff, but when you do that, when you allow yourself to participate fully, you will experience that. If you don't do, you won't experience. So what I'm asking you to do is, for a moment, just close your eyes and just put your hands on your heart, just on the center of your chest, and just allow yourself to feel for a moment. Just for a moment, close your eyes and feel that. And then in your mind, just realize that this morning you woke up. Not everybody woke up this morning. Quite some people didn't wake up. And you did, which means that you're alive. And let's be grateful for one moment for this life that was given to you. You didn't have to work hard for that. You didn't have to earn your life. You just got it as a gift. And we take it so much for granted. Just see how much you have. Can you have something bigger than your life? So let's just be grateful for that for a moment. And now you can open your eyes. If you did the exercise, fantastic. If you didn't, pause the video, rewind, do it. It's really, really important. There is no point to talk about in theory. You really need to feel that moment of joy, of gratefulness, of happiness for being alive. Because if you can keep that moment or that feeling throughout the day, then you'll learn how to become more and more happy in every moment of your life. By a little practice, we can actually learn how to direct our thoughts and our mind to focus on the positivity in our life and focusing inside and our inner motivation, and become happy more and more minutes during the day. So this is the purpose of the 7-day happiness adventure that I would like to share with you right now. It's very, very simple exercise or a process if you want, but the point in it is that you need to do it. It's not enough to listen to me saying it. It's not enough to say, that sounds interesting. It's not enough even to just promise yourself that you're going to do that one day. The point is to do that for 7 days straight, and to do exactly all the 5 parts of this adventure. When you do that, you will feel the difference. You will get the results. If you do that half-heartedly, or you will do that sometimes, or you will choose not to do that, you will not see the results. So if you want to experience how happiness is coming into your life and how you can grab it, how you can bath in it, and how can you keep it for longer periods until it's permanently there, then you need to do this adventure for 7 days in a row, exactly as it is. Are you willing? Are you in? All right, let's go for it. So 7-day happiness adventure. Here are the instructions. They are very simple, very, very easy to do. Nothing needs to be added in order to get the experience. Number 1, constantly point to things that you love. So the idea is that you're going throughout your day and you're actually looking for things that you love, that you enjoy, that are beautiful, that touches you, and you mention them aloud. This is important to say that. You can say it to yourself, you can say it to somebody that's with you, it doesn't matter. So, I love the sound of the chicken that right now is kind of disturbing, but I love to have the chickens in our yard. I love the blue sky that we have right now in the middle of the winter. I love that Adrian, the videographer, has so much patience for me right now. So you just go around your life and you just point out to the things that you love and you say them out loud. And you can say it to the person, you can say it to yourself, but just make sure that you focus on those things that you love and you mention them aloud. That you do throughout the whole day. Okay, so that's step number one. Step number two is that every morning you take 5 minutes, only 5 minutes, but you take 5 minutes to be with yourself. No interruption, no somebody else there, and you just want to take a look at things in your life that you're grateful for. You want to kind of make a mental list of those things that you're grateful for, and you want to mention them again aloud. This is very, very important. Almost everything that I'm asking you to do in this happiness adventure is to say the things aloud. It has a much bigger effect than if you just say it in your mind or write it down. So try it out for 7 days, give it a try. So basically you spend 5 minutes just listing the things that you're grateful for in your life. It can be about you, about the relationships that you have, about the possessions that you have, about the experiences that you have, whatever it is. For step number 3 in this 7-day happiness adventure, I'm going to ask you to pick up a little rock or a stone or a pebble that you find somewhere and put it in your pocket. You do that at the beginning, and you put it in your pocket and you make sure that it's always in your pocket, no matter what trousers or a dress or whatever it is that you walk with. And every time that you put your hands in your pocket and you feel, there's a stone there, you take it out and you find something you're grateful for and you say it aloud. Okay, I'm grateful for my health, I'm grateful for being alive, I'm grateful for the support of my friends for the project that I'm doing, I'm grateful for you watching this video. It doesn't have to be a lot, you just spend 1 minute on being grateful, you put the rock back in your pocket. This is what we call the gratefulness rock, and it works fantastically, okay, because there's a kind of a constant reminder every time that you put your hands in your pocket. Then you remember, I need to be grateful. If that doesn't work for you, there's another way to do that, and that's every time that you go to the bathroom, you take 1 minute to be grateful. So you have kind of a trigger that is going to happen a few times a day. So either a gratefulness rock, or whenever you go to the restroom, 1 minute of gratefulness. So this was step number 3. Step number 4 is you're taking 5 minutes again, but this time at the end of the day, just before you go to sleep. So you're already in your bed, you just relax, getting ready for bed, and you just take 5 minutes to acknowledge yourself for what you did or achieved during the day. It's a chance to say, wow, I'm so great that I completed that important project and I finished it all the way before I go to sleep, or I'm amazing for the fact that I just made that difficult phone call today, or that I prepared this wonderful meal for my partner and I. So you want to acknowledge yourself, and again, do that loud. It doesn't have to be screaming, but you just want to make sure that you can hear your own voice for that. So 5 minutes for acknowledging yourself. We call it the acknowledgement diet, and we have a video just about that. So have a look if you want to know more, here in the link. The 5th one, the last one, is something that you're going to do throughout the whole week of this happiness adventure, and probably it has the major effect, and that's you're going to avoid any news, either listening to them, reading them, or watching them on television. Any news, you want to avoid them at all costs. This is one of the major reasons why we're not feeling happy, and when you avoid that, you create space for some positivity to come into your life. So that's pretty much it. This is the happiness adventure. I don't know how to encourage you to actually give it a try. We are just a week and a bit before the International Day of Happiness. It's a good time to just say, hey, what if I could be totally happy? What if I would be able to just, it's not about being blissful all day, sitting there cross-legged and meditating all day. It's about bringing more happiness, more positivity into your life by your own power, but by the power of focusing your mind on what is positive, what is beautiful, what is actually important. So give it a try. Let me know in the comment box below how it goes. If you have any questions, let me know. And until we meet again, live fully, stay awesome. From Nisande.